On my last video, I shared about how I maxed out my credit card with a limit of 25,000 and how I'm now trying to rebuild that. So this is the third video of the series of my June reset. My June reset is so long because I haven't focused so much on my finances for a while, and so I've just decided to break the videos into small bits so that I can be able to share with you my journey from the regrets that I made, from the regrets that I have, which I shared on the first video, the part one, and then also how I'm now trying to, pay down the debt that I have, and how specifically I've managed to pay down the credit card from 25,000 to 8,000 in just 2 months. So today I'm going to share with you the plan that I have on in terms of paying the car off. So this one, guys, it feels like a dream. It feels like it feels like I'm a dreamer. And to be honest with you, when I paid the credit card until I had from 25,000, when my credit card was owing 25,000, I felt like I'm not gonna make it. I felt like I was crashing. But through resilience, through being purposeful and just basically sticking to my plan, I managed to pay down the credit card to just 10,000 rand. I could have used some of the money that I paid I paid to the credit card to do something, go shopping, whatever. But I decided to have an intention to pay off the credit card, and I did it. And while this, guys, I'm not a financial advisor or anything, I'm just sharing my life experiences. I believe that it's possible. It may look like it's a long stretch, but in the end you can do it however long it takes. That can happen. So now that I'm waiting for some funds to clear off my credit card, which is now sitting on 8,000 rand, I'm just looking forward to paying off the next debt and the next debt. So on my previous video, I shared about I mentioned to you guys that I've had a loan which I took. So I think one thing that I didn't mention is that I took a loan in the past in 2021. It was 70,000 rand, and I needed to fix a roof at home. And the intention when I took the loan, I had told myself that I'm going to pay off this loan fast, but that never happened. Nonetheless, I'm only thinking about it now, and I'm now trying to find ways on how I can go about doing that loan. Also, that loan is now sitting at 41,000 rand, and it has an interest of 18%. So the credit card has an interest of around 20%. So I decided to start with the credit card, mostly because it irritated me. I know, guys, it happens that you have a debt that just irritates you. When you just think of it, when you open the app and you see that debt, it doesn't sit nice with you and it gives you anxiety. For me, that was the credit card. So it was not about the interest that was high, but it was just that debt itself. It irritated me because of the thoughts that I had that I shouldn't have had that debt in the first place. It could have been done another way. So the second debt that I decided to deal with, I haven't started yet. It's the home loan that I took. It's now sitting at 41,000 rand, and its interest is 18,000 rand. And I try to use AI to try and get some advice in terms to not advice per se, but to get the numbers to see if I start with the car or if I start with the home loan, how does it look like? So I used Claude AI to sort of just share the figures that are currently there, which is 41,000, and the car, which is currently at 310,000, somewhere there, with an installment of 6,300. So the intention for me with the car is to pay it down, and every month to communicate with the bank, as and when I pay it down, to communicate with the bank to lower my installment. So as I was doing my projections, although the numbers are not quite they may not be accurate, but it is showing me that as I pay, my installment will go down. And the projections that I managed to make using the calculations was that by 2027, on the 1st of December, when my contract expires, when my fixed contract ends at my work, my car will be owing my installment will be around 4,100, and which makes me happy because this is an amount that I may be able to pay just using my business and my other side hustles. you know, if it's 4,100, as opposed to when the 1st of December comes. The home loan, by the way, still has 30 more months to go. So this means that by the 1st of December in 2027, it will still have quite a few months to go, perhaps I think 17 months or so to go if my calculations are right. And so the car as well, if I continue paying it religiously, I'll still be paying 6,300 a month, as I've been doing, at 11% interest. So using Claude AI, I did my calculations, and then I came up with the decision that I will pay off the home loan first, as I've been doing now. The money that I was using to pay off the credit card will now be repurposed to paying off the home loan. So with the home loan, I'm currently paying 1,633 per month. So this means that with the credit card, I'll now be paying an extra 1,500 a month. And although the numbers for Takealot, they are not really clear because it changes. Sometimes the seasons that are slower, and also with me having to do that type of business and also being employed full-time, it's a bit tough. As it stands, in the coming week I have to travel. So when I travel, this means that I have to close my shop, and this means that this affects the cash flow. But if I was just to use an amount that is sort of like realistic but could be more or less, I'd say maybe with Takealot I can have an extra 1,500 rand that I can add into extra 1,500 that I can add on top of that. So it's going to be now the 1,633, which is my current installment for the home loan, and then the 1,500 from the credit card from the money that I was directing towards the credit card, and then it's going to be 1,500, you know, from Takealot. So that's 16. So this means that I'm going to be paying 4,633 towards my home loan every month, and I believe this is going to reduce the number of months that I'm going to pay, you know, a lot. So my projections show that if I pay it this way religiously, I will be done with my credit card. I will be done with my credit card in the next 6-7 months. With my home loan, I'll pay off my home loan in the next 6 months or so. So after paying off my home loan, this means that I have 4,633 that will now be left over for paying debt purposes, for paying debt. So this means that this 4,633, I'm going to now take it to the car. So with the car, my installment is 6,300. I'm just rounding off, at an interest of 11%. So what I'm now going to do is that after paying off the home loan around about December or January, I'm going to take that 4,633 and put it towards the car every month. And if Claude AI is correct in terms of the calculations, it's showing me that if I do this religiously, by the time it's we get to December 2027, right, I'm going to be paying 4,100 for the car. So showing me that I'm going to be paying 4,100 for the car. And this quite honestly guys, it puts me at ease, because I will no longer be having a credit card at the time. I won't be having a home loan. I'll just be focusing on the car is the main date that I need to make sure that I shrink by the time. And for me, this amount is an amount of money that I can be able to, you know, hustle up and pay for it. Even though I'm currently paying an insurance of 1,460 due to the accident that I had. I used to pay 1,000, then they increased my insurance to 1,700. Then I cried. I said, no, I can't afford it. It's too much. You know, it's just in the middle of the year. No salary raises. My income is still the same. Can you please reduce it? They reduced it to 1,400. And I started shopping around as well, and I found another insurance that is cheaper for 1,200. And I've been procrastinating to really check if these are exactly the same, because the access is also the same. It's 8,000. Even with this one for 1,200, the access is 8,000. If I add a 50 rand, they say the access reduces to 6,000, which is very good. So I still need to sit down and do my math, and hopefully once I do that, I'm going to do a video and share with you guys what would have happened. Guys, there's a lot that is happening. I'm sure I'm not the only one who is experiencing so much in terms of the finances, in terms of debt. Please do share in your comments, and if you have any advice for me, please do share that advice for me in terms of, you know, which debt I can pay first. Is it advisable to even pay the car ahead, or would you rather save the money? Please, you can just put that down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and also hit the notification button, and also like the video if it resonated with you. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.